What's up, guys? This is Rapid Fills here, and today I'm bringing you another trade recap. Quick note: I'm not a financial advisor. Everything I post in this channel is for educational purposes only. If you like the content, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, go tell your friends. I'm just trying to help here. Um, that is that, and two is check out the link in the description if you're looking for a scanner. I have a discount code for TC2000. So this is the scanner that I use, and I'll make a video how to use it as well. So that being said, let's jump into the trade recap. Today's trade recap is RDBX. Obviously start from top to bottom, right? Higher time frame first, and we can see this is a stock that's been running for a while, over 460%. Went from 2 to 11. 1, now got my attention. I'm watching the stock. 2, it got the volume. Now I'm really watching the stock. 3, it got really extended. Now I'm really watching the stock. First red day. This is a red day, the super dark gray, if you will. It's a red in my chart. Maybe I'll change the colors just so I can make it easier for you guys to identify the green and the red. White is green and gray is red. Anyways, so first red day, the stock gave it away. As I mentioned the other day in the trade recap, I did not really take the stock. It was midday. I did not like it. Yesterday, the stock kind of grinded up. And today, I was looking for a pop, right? So from here, you can see we kind of have like a flag. So either we're going to go up or we're going to go down. And my bet was down because we have pretty nice space to fall into. So if we're considering this is the range, we know we have pretty nice range towards here, right? Because if something gets bought up real fast and there is no consolidation around the way, my thesis is it's gonna come down to the nearest support and resistance, right? So that being said, this is why I was looking at this as a short, because 1 is extended, 2 we have the volume, 3 did not really retrace some of this movement to the downside, which is we still have the gap. Now I'm looking at a higher time frame, which is 30 minutes. I look at 30 minutes here, or today I looked at 30 minutes, and with no pre or after market. I just want to see the trend. What's the trend here, right? And it seems like the trend is lower. It's just moving lower, which is good. Now I just want to know where is my entry and where is my exit to make sense of the movement of the stock. So now I have a couple trend lines. We have one here, we have another one sitting here that's doing this, but I don't want to draw my trend line that far out, like 30 minutes. I want to include the pre-market because I'm day trading the stock, right? So this is a 15-minute with pre-market and after hours. So my trend line was literally like that. So reason being is we have 1, 2, punched them here, another one here, and then today, right here. You can draw another one that sits right here, and then go through those, and it will cover the same area. You don't really have to be, or I don't really have to be precise. I just need the area. The line is not gonna hold the stock. Sometimes it does, which is in this case it did, but not to the penny most cases. It's just gonna go through it and it sits right back. And this is it's like a tug of war on a line, right? Like up and down, up and down, up and down. Like here, up and down, up and down. It's still held, but it wobbled through it. So up and down. Anyways, that being said, this is the day that we talked about where it came up, the first red day, and then it's washed. This is the grind day, which is I don't want to touch. This is the day that which is today, right? Just the day, which is today. Here we go. So the trend broke, trend line. I'm looking for a pop. On the daily is bearish. I'm looking for a retrace. So my thought is, if I short here, where do I want to cover? And if this gets momentum, I was thinking the 5 right here. And if this doesn't get momentum, we will get to the 550. Worst case scenario, I'm ending in here. Uh, we have a touch here, a touch here, a touch here, and it becomes really a penny, and then it could break out, right? So I had all these possibilities in my head. So now we pop to this line. I take my first position. I really wanted this to go higher a little bit too, towards 750 maybe here, whatever. But that didn't happen, and it broke down, bounced back up. Oh, let me zoom in. So I popped, got short, came down, popped again. I added. Now it broke the trend, right? It broke. Support becomes resistance, resistance becomes support. Broke, came back, retested, added, and now it's breaking that trend line. So now my options are it breaks and it starts rolling down. I really wanted this to roll down towards this area as fast as possible. When it started holding, I did not like that at all. Now we have a tail, and then we have a bottom, and another bottom putting slightly a higher low. I'm like, this thing is gonna pop. Sure enough, this thing popped, but got sold off at the end. Anyways, again, I'm playing probabilities here. Nothing is for sure. Here's my chart. So this is the 430s, which is right here at the top. Boom, which is I got my first entry. And then, as I said, when it broke the trend line, I got short at the 680s. And then this is the bottom, the wick that I just explained. And then this is the bottom where it bottomed. And this is when I exited around 3 o'clock. Yeah, so again, like, nobody's perfect. I don't know what's gonna happen next. I just took the probability that this is going to the downside, and I just played that. Anyways, this is my explanation. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment below. Now let's go to the other trade, which is CHGG. It wasn't on my watch list, but thanks to AWC, Alex pointed it out in chat, and he's like, yo, I'm looking at this, and I'm like, oh, okay, this looks good. Let me check it out. So this had earnings on looks like it's May 22nd. May 22nd. Remove the yes. All right. All right. So 30 minutes looks like it's done. It's cooked, right? This thing broke. This is another breakout. Came in, tried to break higher. It couldn't, and it started turning around. So this is the idea behind it, and I traded it off of the 5 minute. But just looking at the 5 minute, 50-minute chart here, you can see that the stock was kind of breaking out, right? Like breaking the trend. Let's put it that way. Right there. Remove drone. All right, so it was. This is the high from the prior day and the close from the prior day, and it couldn't go through it, and it started rejecting. And then we have the VWAP right here. So on my 5-minute chart, I was looking at this, and I'm like, if we break here, we might actually continue to the downside. And I was like, next stop will be the 19. So now my stop is here, and then my reward is all the way to here. That looks like a good one. So what I did is I went and I bought puts. This is equivalent to me saying I am shorting the stock. I'll make a video if you guys want. Let me know in the comment below about options. Anyways, you can buy calls if you think the stock is gonna go up. You can buy puts if you think the stock is gonna go down. And as the stock goes down, if you bought that contract, the value of that contract goes up, and you can sell it back in the market and make the profit. Anyways, that being said, I got contracts, and then I ended up closing him down for, let me see. I think I have a screenshot here. All right, and I closed him down for about 21% profit in this leg of the move. So I really wanted this to actually come back, retest here, and then this would have been a nice trade as well. But this did not. It just kind of sat down right here on this support. You can see here, it's the afternoon breakout, and then came back, retested, and it broke out. Now it's coming back to this zone again. So until this is broken, this is a really good support. Either it breaks down and then it comes back, retests and comes down, or this is gonna do a fake breakdown and then it breaks back up. Anyways, both these scenarios, I'm not sure if I'm gonna be around to play this stock right here. There is more. There is other plays that I rather take than this one. But we'll see what happens. I might have it on the right moment. Anyways, stay tuned. I'll release another video tomorrow for the BTTX that you guys were asking about. And until then, stay safe, and I'll talk to you later.